An opponent like this should be easy.
Dreams.
Strike!
Ready to go.
Luna Rondo!
Natural?
You picked the wrong fight! Hurricane Thrust!
Make it raging cascade.
Prepare to be sealed, oh fleet of foot. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Where's the healing arm? Hey, more time.
Severing wind! I'll take you all off!
Heavy swirl. Your tornado. Puddle. Light astral.
Make it rain.
Dueling. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes.
I'll heal you.
Blast the shot!
Healing circle.
This one's mine.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Make it rain. Frozen.
Hammer.
We're in good form!
É aqui que é a missão?
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
Esse aqui?
An opponent like this should be easy. Burn!
Hurricane Foot! Cyan Instant! Lightning Raging Cascade! Inferno Blast! It's a duel of the arts!
Try harder!
Hurricane
Take it!
Foot!
Blind freak!
What have they left it still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
It's almost too strong.
And I'll split it open!
Be my guest. Dragon Swarm!
Going and make it rain!
Astral Blast?
That's like...
All yours, Kisara.
Here, let me help.
Not a chance.
Hurricane
I'm not
Foot!
done.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
You're right.
I'm only getting started. March requires... Make it rain!
Strike!
Astral Energy!
Say no more. Got it.
Well done!
My turn. Stardust!
Series
Modo!
Reload!
Soaring It's on! Hurricane
Now,
Thrust!
the freezing storm! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Mano, tem muita habilidade pra esse
Good
jogo.
form.
Mano.
I'll crush
Ah, não era aqui não.
any enemy with my mace.
Awesome! We've got an avatar of
Assim não é pra cá, é pra trás então.
Truly, she leaves naught but rubble in her wake. Are you guys asking to be her next target? Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
É isso aqui, ó.
Hi, Hoodle!
You're
Here I
mine!
go! I'm only getting started!
Here I come! Easter!
Hear my call! They may look like stuff, but they're big! This one's mine!
Tá tendo botão errado. Mano.
Scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Far enough!
Make it rain!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
All thanks to you.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that
Tiger blade!
No, I mean you're even better than Astral Energy! Full throttle! Go! Sometimes I wonder where you come up with those moves.
I could say the same to you.
Good.
Ai, droga.
You want me? Come get me!
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Rinwell!
I'm not scared! I'm totally fine!
Primeira vez que eu fujo de uma fight. É pra lá, velho. Confundi as hordas. Pra cá que vai ter mais bicho desse. É, já escutei já.
That looks like the Zoogle we were told about.
Lá em cima, ó.
one's mine. Here's a healing arc.
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
This one's mine.
We got flyers.
You're really strong, Parte.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
All yours. Going right spear. The flame inside is yours to be let free.
This one's mine. On guard. Lightning. Raging
Orochi's
cascade.
fury.
Correction. We do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Not
Ready
yet.
and here.
I'm not done.
Foi, acabou. Pronto, acabou a missão.
Looks like we got them all.
Bora continuar a história que acabou de começar. A
Finally.
maldade, velho. Na moral, velho.
If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Yeah.
Filé de peixe. Que isso?
What's gotten into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign. Yeah.
Onde que é a torre principal? Ah, tá, já sei onde que é. Sei onde que é. Já sei onde que é. É, na onde que é os caminhos pra abrir as alavancas.
Are we really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quick grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Aí o jogo tá rodando lisinho, velho.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey. Pardon me.
Caralho, o cara ainda tá no Lord Vorhans. Ele tá loucaço, velho.
these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. They must think we're just damnings from the town.
Cara, eu não
whatever's going
entendo,
on,
velho.
these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourself.
You're finished! You picked the wrong fight! Hurricane Searing Gale! Dueling in an instant! Impact Claw!
Illuminate the dark!
Okay, here it goes! Take it!
This one's mine.
Here I
This
come!
one's mine.
Spear!
And just like that, I'm back in.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Yeah.
Hey. You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, we're abiding Renin hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, solve the problem, and that's what counts.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
É aquele cara de cozinha?
Oh?
What?
Yes! Just great.
What?
Yes!
Nice.
Right. Got it.
Just a...
Cara é chato, velho. Nossa, mano.
Great! Yeah! Great!
Hey. Oh? Hey.
Yeah! Hey!
Alvin! She owns stuffing bread with Modo curry.
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, you're hooked on that stuff.
Ela só pensa em comer, né? Tia boa no garfo.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But... I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing! How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegus aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Tem mais chance de ser alvo dos inimigos enquanto estivesse se defendendo.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
Nossa senhora.
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harrows.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
No way!
All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Que saco, velho. Então pra lá e pra cá, velho. Que inferno nessa área. Porra!
I think Hoodle senses something.
Ah, já é a quinta vez que eu passo aqui, velho. É, não acho. Achei.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Sorry.
Yes.
Ugh. All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the...
Caralho, velho. Não aguento mais, velho. Porra, mano, me joga numa área aí pra eu matar bicho,
People were
velho.
made to think about every aspect of their
Eu lembrei que tem um TP aqui, ó. Ela tem que dar essa volta toda, né?
lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should find...
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right?
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the Resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to... What?
What's that noise?
Helpin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
Esse não é o símbolo de reina? Ele tá sugando energia astral, né? Isso aí.
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is... transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion!
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsev too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelegion.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cislodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
Where are these foreland mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
No way.
All right? You don't... Stay calm. Good.
Sure.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by...
Huh?
Ridiculous.
Right.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Shion. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara. Hey, Kisara!
How did it come to this?
Okay, off we go.
I've got a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. Better keep our
Don't get careless!
Passion courses this
Don't tell me!
Dragon form! You're finished!
Where are you going?
The flame inside me yearns to be let
Glacial
free!
Spear! Here's going in!
You're on! In dragon form!
Leave the charge
Here I come! It's over!
Going in!
Burn!
Where are you going?
Here I come! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Come one, come all! Here I come!
I'm going!
Hurricane thrust!
Do
Soaring
it!
light spear!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it? Not by a long shot.
Lightning orb!
Will this illuminate the dark? Hurricane shot! Holy glimmer!
I let my guard down.
Stay away from my friends! Stardust!
Freeze Lancer!
Mirage!
Illuminate the dark!
Here I come!
I'll bring you back from death to death!
Hurricane, the flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Sweet dreams!
Mirage!
Fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my friends.
Shia.
Leave it charges to me.
This one's mine.
My head's spinning, just watch.
Hurricane Thrust!
Hold on
No
to your
further.
heart. Here I come.
Hurricane spike!
Here!
Going in.
Here I come!
Hurricane
Here I
spike!
come!
Guardian
Tear.
shield! All
Take
right,
this.
let me at him. I'm ready to go.
Don't mind if I do.
Try harder! Not a chance!
Hurricane
With
spike!
darkness.
You're mine!
Going in.
It's this one's all mine!
That's it. Guardian shield! I'm ready to
I'm not
go.
done! Crush! Eternal devastation!
Hurricane spike!
May 1,000
Now,
gales
while
carry
it's
the
reeling.
threat. Take it down.
Carve through armor.
This one's mine.
Hurricane spike!
Crush!
On guard. Denied.
Eternal devastation! It's
You're
on!
mine. I'm all stuffed up.
Eat dirt!
On guard.
Will this help?
Here I come!
Arch Steel.
Flaming meteor!
Eternal devastation! Thanks!
Inferno! And just like that, I'm
In a
back in
bind?
it.
Start by holding the front
Here I
line.
go!
No sooner said than done.
Crush!
One more.
It's over!
Hurricane spike! Look sharp.
You're mine!
That's it.
You're finished! Win!
Hurricane spike! Look sharp. Take this.
Take
None
this!
shall escape my justice.
Crush!
Crescent moon.
Eternal devastation! It's on!
Tiger blade.
Burn it
Down.
You're all glacial spear. Piercy, I'm ready.
Hurricane
Lightning
spike.
condemned. Radiant
Eternal
I never
devastation.
miss. Thunderblade.
Take this.
Illuminate the blah 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 magic. Holy light. It's over. Radiant here.
Mirage!
Let me help. Raging
Eternal
cascade.
armor won't save you!
Falling storm.
Crush!
Their arts were
Here
interrupted.
goes.
Hurricane Thrust!
Hurricane
It's
spike.
time!
Magna ray. It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire.
Dance in the wind. Here's a healing arc. In here.
First aid. Going in.
Get on in there
One
with the
more.
others.
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant here.
Is this what real pain feels like?
No. Don't
Healing
leave me all
circle.
alone.
Here's a healing arc. Divine first aid. I'll bring you back from now. Lost. Get toasty.
Burn Strike!
I'll bring you back from death to this. Gale force.
Piercing roar.
Eternal devastation!
Hurricane
Dance in
crush.
the wind. Will this
No further! Eternal devastation!
One more.
It's
Blah
on!
blah blah.
Eternal devastation! Ignite!
Hurricane spike.
Now's our chance.
On guard.
Thanks, Shia.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Crush!
Now you see what I can do!
Hurricane spike.
And again.
On guard.
Here.
You're mine!
Far enough. Hurricane
You're
spike.
mine!
Hold on to your arts. Here I come.
You're mine! It's over!
This one's
Not
mine.
today!
That's it. It looks like we made a man.
Here comes the big one!
Look sharp.
Try harder! My turn!
It's too much.
I'm not
In the
done!
wind. Air thrust.
Sever
None
away!
shall escape my judgment.
Take this.
Stardust!
Illuminate the dark.
I can't move!
Come on.
Prepare to be sealed!
Hold on.
No further!
Primed and red. Look sharp. Where are you going?
Here, let me help.
I'm not done yet!
First aid.
Take this.
Blah 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 magic.
Magna ray.
Lightning thrust!
This one's mine.
Rising Falcon!
Hurricane
Dance in the wind.
Rising Falcon!
Don't mind if I do.
Hurricane spike.
I'll smash you!
What would I do without I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause
Burn in hell!
Hurricane
Blast
shot!
Going in!
You're on! Eternal
never
devastation!
It's weakened! Let's keep up the pressure!
This ends now! Here I come!
I'm out of ammo!
Prepare to be sealed!
Here, let
In
me
a
help.
bind?
Thunderblade! Illuminate the sun!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Don't mind if I do!
Eternal devastation! This one's
They're
all
not
mine!
playing around!
Crush! You picked the wrong fight!
That's it!
Try harder! You're mother!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Eternal
Perhaps
devastation!
now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Do it! Shion! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
I still got a ways to go!
We finally made it.
Huh?
Looks like... we made it here in one piece.
Lunch is the backbone of a day's meals.
Curry, perhaps.
Or...
Hey, that actually came out pretty all right.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Danon master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. It was a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first. Morning. Ready to head out?
Think we could take that one?
Well, if you're up for...
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Right here! I got you!
I'm not done!
Blast
the shock!
These things really get on my nerves.
Crush! You're finished! Right there! Okay, here I go!
Here goes!
Take it!
Where are you going?
You're on! I'm not done! It's turn up the station! Blast the shock! It's on! Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane Flush!
Burn in hell!
This one's mine!
Blast the shock!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Dazzling spin! Let's keep up the pressure!
It's over!
Tiger Blade!
It's weakened!
Stardust! This ends now!
Illuminate magic is there!
Now you see what I can do!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Blah, blah, blah!
Blast the
I
shock!
never miss! Going in! Sealed!
Dragon Swarm!
We'll be saving this one! Spread!
It's too much!
Glacial Spear! Here's
You're
evil!
mine! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Down!
know what's going on?
Here
Fall
goes!
back, Alphen! We'll take point here!
Illuminate blah, blah,
Sorry to impose on you like this.
Holy land confiscated! I never miss! You get the dead!
Can't move.
Come on! You get the dead!
Prepare to be
Sealed!
sealed!
This one's
Take this!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! This one's resuscitation! Hurricane Flight! I can feel them taking too many hits!
I'll smash you!
Hurricane Thrust!
Reload!
I owe you
I
one.
had to use it sometime.
Take this! Blast the shock!
One's mine! I'm ready to go! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Redwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine. Hold on to your arm.
Rondo!
Here I come.
Soaring Light Spear!
A chain between heaven and
Hurricane
earth.
Thrust! You're finished!
Power of light!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be
Here
careful.
I go!
With the blazing sword and with my thorns.
Denied!
Here's a healing art.
You're mine! Ignite!
Rain down.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Tiger Blade!
It's done.
Piercing roar!
Here, let me help. Meteor!
Still!
Magic is
Here I
there!
come!
Seal!
Hurricane Thrust! You're finished! Take this! Plasma Shock!
Now you see what I can do!
Lightning condemned!
Look sharp!
It's over!
One more!
Lunar Rondo!
Chain between
Strike
heaven and
Light
earth!
Spear!
Inferno!
A wailing! I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All I can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Now I can let loose!
Tear me! Seal! Fury!
Where are you going?
Now!
Ringwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Hold on to your
On guard!
Here I come! Spread!
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
Searing Gale!
Blah, blah, blah. There you go! Don't let up! You're really, really strong, Logan.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it looks like we made a mistake to have you around.
As impressive as always.
Denied!
Here I hope that was improved.
No, I mean you're even better than ever.
Now you
I've
see
never
what I
seen
can do!
Sion actually look
The
flustered.
flame inside me yearns to be... It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out! A chain between heaven and earth.
Burn!
Healing! A wailing banshee! Got it!
Now I
This
can let
one's
loose.
mine. Now's our chance. Thanks so
You
much.
escape!
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, here I go. You too. Confiscated.
Severing Wind!
May 1,000
Take
gales
this.
carry you to strike. Rusty nail! I'll
Here
heal
you
you all.
You're mine! You're
May
finished!
1,000
Take
gales
this.
carry you to strike. Healing circle.
Their arts were
Rise
interrupted!
as Phoenix!
Rusty nail!
Here!
I never miss.
You're mine! You're finished! Eternal devastation!
Here,
This
let me
one's
help.
all mine!
Vanquish
Burn!
darkness. First aid!
Thanks! Lunar Rondo!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Divine strike! First
I
aid!
don't know what I'd do without you.
Vanquish darkness.
Hurricane Thrust!
Perhaps
I'll
now
smash
isn't the
you.
time?
I really don't.
By the power of water! Arch required.
We've got him on the run.
Don't get cocky.
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Here I come! You're finished!
Unique. I'll heal you
Soaring
all.
Light!
Here, let me help. The first aid! Here's a healing arch. First aid!
Prepare to be sealed!
One more.
In a bind?
Light astral magic is there.
Not
Air
done
thrust.
yet.
Light astral
I'll bring you back from death to
In
this.
here. I'm ready. For the stockpile.
Guardian field!
Take this!
I'm ready to go!
Plasma Shock!
Ready and ready!
Lightning orb.
Hurricane Thrust!
More with the healing circle.
I'll smash it on the ground!
Not on my watch.
Thanks, Sion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
My head's spinning just once!
I never miss. Between heaven and
Nothing
earth.
gets by me!
Here,
A
let me help.
wailing banshee of light seal. Get on
Hurricane
together.
On guard!
Here's a healing Rain down and purify. They're not
Healing
playing
gale.
around. Dohalim, this one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!